Hi, I'm Joe Talentino with I Know Jax. This week I have a great show lined up for you, but that's of course nothing new to you if you've been following us for a while. We've been doing this show for over 3 years now. I guess that's kind of an achievement. Recently I went to the Media Day for Springing the Blues that's coming up in April. This year it's their 25th year for the festival, and the festival has experienced massive growth. You can find out more about that and see the video on iknowjax.com. April is even more packed than March was when it comes to events, and that's a good thing. In last week's episode, we talked a lot about GastroFest, Jacksonville's new food festival that we just had. It was great fun, and now we're getting ready for One Spark Festival. This year, I'm going to be doing daily videos from One Spark all week, and I'm really looking forward to that. But before we get into all the events, I want to tell you about a movie I watched the other night. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heck yeah! Which brings me to something we talked about here back on the show a little while ago. It's a kitchen machine called the Ninja. That's what's coming up next. Today I'm with Chris Chislett, the wine guy, and we're going to do something super awesome. In one of our previous episodes, I brought up the fact that I'd read an article about hyper-decanting, hyper-aerating, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And the guy, Tim Ferriss, I have to make sure I give him credit, said that he used a Ninja or Bullet or one of those types of late-night products to do it with. So we thought we're going to put it to the test. So today we're going to do a blind test, right?
We are.
So let's do it.
So I went out. I got a pretty good bottle of wine. Yeah. You know, it's about $40 retail. That's
the good stuff for us.
Yeah,
today.
you know, I'll throw it out. So this is the Bella Gloss Clark and Telephone. This is Santa Maria Valley in Santa Barbara, so Southern California. About $40 a bottle retail. In a restaurant, you probably pay upwards of $80 a bottle.
Cool.
So.
I didn't realize Santa Barbara had that much vineyard-wise.
That was where Sideways, movie Sideways,
filmed,
big Pinot Noir
kind
of country. Yeah, I mean they mainly keep it, you know, Sonoma and those kind of things. But yeah, Santa Barbara is. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful wine. I mean, it's a really top quality.
Cool.
This is like, I hate to say as good as Pinots from this country yet.
Right.
But you're kind of
getting close
there.
there. Huh?
So yeah,
cool.
This is the Clark and Telephone.
So we're going to put it to the real test then.
Well, yeah, we're going to completely destroy it now by you putting it through your stupid little Ninja. But yeah, I was going to tell you, Clark and Telephone is the name of the wine.
Okay.
They make a few different wines with this kind of cool wax topper.
It's pretty distinctive.
Yeah, it's the winery itself is at the corner of like Clark Avenue and Telephone Road, kind of intersections.
Gotcha.
So that's where the name of the wine comes from.
Cool.
So we're gonna pour.
Tell us how it's going to happen.
Well, not right now. But we're gonna off camera. We'll pour the wine in the glass.
Right.
We'll decant some of it, and you and your stupid little Ninja will pour some in that. We'll walk away.
And through the magic of television, our little elves will come in and fix it for us, and we'll come back and taste the wine.
And see if there's a difference. I hope there is, because otherwise this will be completely pointless.
I don't know, but if it isn't, it'll be fun.
I guess either way.
So go ahead.
It's
You
a
do
segment,
yours first, right?
Right. So we're gonna. All right.
That's kind of.
That's kind of pretty, right? So that's that. I'll give it a little swirl just for good luck.
I got this because you know, my wife does a lot of late night shopping on the old.
Okay.
You know, you got.
That's pretty fancy.
Got to work. Yeah, it's fancy.
All the blades there.
I don't know how much I should put in here.
I think that's good. Yeah.
That's about right, right?
Yeah. We'll give it some ninja action.
Ninja
Shall
action.
I sing Kung Fu Fighting while you
can do that.
I
so
can't
we'll put
sing.
this up front.
Yep. Just for television. Okay.
All right. Now here's the big deal.
I'm going to stand back.
Oh, it's not
Go
a
on.
big deal.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Huh? How cool is that? How long should I do this for?
I don't know.
Maybe a minute or
Like,
two?
no, at least 15 minutes. Let's keep the camera on it while we're doing it.
Now it's done.
Okay. That's pretty...
And I guess now we should go on to
Well,
the
the
next
Wagners, the people that own probably crying right now if they see this, but sorry, you were saying...
It's already settled.
Oh, yeah.
I got to do it again.
Okay, we're going to do it one more time.
And then...
Okay.
How's that for our special effects? So our elves have poured the glasses for us.
And we're ninjas.
Our ninjas.
Ninjas have poured the ninja elves.
The ninja elves. Okay, that's even better.
Go on. Okay.
So we're going to taste these and, well, give notes.
Yeah,
notes.
exactly. So we have no idea. So 3, they're all numbered, but we have no idea which one is which. It doesn't correspond to any of that.
Nope.
It's just kind of.
It's just random, like most of the things.
Lady
on
behind the
our
camera
program.
knows. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Those people in Santa Barbara probably rolling over.
I'm going to go fast. Well, which one were you drinking? I don't want your sloppy seconds.
Did you drink the front one?
No, that one. I'm all over the place.
You really are.
All right.
Now, all I can say is which one I think tastes best for me.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to think that we're evaluating it on 101 different qualities here. But which one's the best is what we're. There's a lot of pressure.
That's
a lot of pressure.
All right, so I'm gonna.
Are you going for that one? Are we switching? I don't even know. Yeah. All right. What do you think?
I like this one the best.
Really?
Yeah.
Fun. I like that one the best.
Second.
Huh.
That one third.
I go 1, and then hang on. And then 1, 2, 3.
So I said 1, 2, 3.
All right. So what have we got? 1 is decanter.
Okay.
2 is none.
3 was ninja, baby.
3 was ninja. You like the ninja, I like the decanter.
See, how about that?
That actually sums
old
it up.
school, new school.
Yeah, old school. Oh. I actually planned out. I actually went pretty well.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
huh?
I went. Yeah,
well, and the good thing, we could both taste the difference between a non-decanted.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I guess that
says that.
myth busted or whatever.
Yeah.
I think we.
I'm really proud of the fact that I could.
There was a difference. There was definitely a difference, right? There was definitely a difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah, interesting. So what was that? That was ninja.
That was the ninja.
Yeah, you know, I kind of.
You were going back
I was
and
kind of
forth
on the
there.
fence with that one. Yeah,
see,
I was kind of on the fence with that one.
Ninja, baby, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, see, I am kind of between. That was definitely
So
tighter.
Tim Ferriss, thank you. If you're ever out in Jacksonville, you see this video, please come see us. We like to see how you did it the right way. I'm really looking forward to this year's edition of the One Spark Festival. It was crazy popular last year, and this spring they've even added a day. So it's almost a whole week now. I'm here with Meredith to talk about One Spark and what's new this year. Talk to me about what the new things are this year.
We have a lot of great new things this year. I think probably the biggest thing is the rewards-based crowdfunding. So if you're not familiar...
That sounds fancy.
Yeah, it does. If you're not familiar with crowdfunding, though, it actually started in the late 90s where people could put up their ideas online on like Kickstarter.com, Indiegogo.com, and you could like contribute 10, 20, 30 bucks. And if hundreds of people did that, it added up to a whole lot. So the crowd was funding what you were doing. So One Spark is like that in person. Say they have a new product that they're creating, but they need the funding to make it happen, and you think it's like super cool. So you're like, I want to be one of the first people to get this product. So that could be one of their rewards. They're
So
like,
if it's a band and it's a CD release that they're looking to do,
could be the first
or
person
a film or
exactly.
something like that.
We're hoping that will also increase the amounts of money that creators are walking away with. So One Spark is free. So we do ask that people, bring 20, 30, 50 bucks and give it to your favorite project.
Pick one and go for it.
Exactly.
Or 3 or 4.
Yep. So I think that's the biggest change, but we also have 2 beer villages this year. That's always, I know you like beer, Joe.
Really? Who told you?
I don't know.
Heard?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen you at a few breweries.
See me?
Yeah, So we do have Intuition, again, is our beer sponsor this year. So we have the One Spark Alt and the One Spark Kolsch, which I love the Kolsch.
Cool.
The beer village is going to be at Main and Forsyth. The second one is going to be at the end of Hogan Street, so right there on the river, so that'll be nice. A 4-block food village. We can never have enough food.
No, you can't, because the lines can get long if as many people show up as last year. And I hope they do. Talk to me a little bit about One Spark After Dark.
Sure. Well, we have that. It's the same location as last year. The Jax Chamber parking lot, also known as the Jacksonville Jaguars International Plaza. And
Why all these fancy names?
it's a fancy parking lot. It's a nice parking lot. It's a great place to have One Spark After Dark.
Yeah, okay.
But that starts every night at 8, and that goes till 1 a.m. And we're going to have food trucks there. We'll have, the beer vendors there, and all the music is free. And we have some really amazing bands this year that we brought from all over. Well, one of my favorite is a local one, the Sun Bears.
Okay, Sun Bears.
Sure. But our probably biggest act we signed is actually not going to be at After Dark. It's going to be at the opening ceremony.
Okay.
It's April 7th at 6 p.m. is our opening ceremony, and Echo Smith is going to be here. So cool kids.
Cool
yeah.
kids.
That song that's been in your head for the last few months.
And you can't get it out.
Yeah, so we're excited to have them. We kind of booked them before they became really big, and now they're very cool.
There you go. I say that a lot. It's a bad habit, but I have it. So if there was, for newbies who haven't been to One Spark, are there some little tips and tricks you'd like to give them?
I say, approach it like Disney World. Like, plan your attack.
There's so much to do.
Because you can't, do all of Disney World in one day.
No.
So what do you want to do?
Right.
Do you want to see technology projects? Do you want to see art projects? Do you want to, be at the pitch decks and hear the creators give their pitches? Definitely.
Now, there's also a speaker series that's kind of leads into the whole thing. Can you tell me a little more about that?
Sure. It's the One Spark Speaker Summit this year.
Summit.
Yeah. So this year it's on April 7th, the day before the creator showcasing starts. And we have as our headliner Jack Welch from GE. And we also have Jeff Hoffman, the founder of Priceline.com. We have Maya Pinn, I think she's 13 or 14, and she's a successful entrepreneur.
I'm going to be downtown shooting daily I Know Jax videos pretty much all week. So if you see me, come up and say hello. Next, we're going to be talking about the Jacksonville Giants. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings at the Avenues Mall to find out about the Final Four for the Jacksonville Giants. I got a chance to talk to Coach and several players. So I got a chance to catch up with Coach Waters from the Giants just before they're heading out for the Final Four in Shreveport, Louisiana. First of all, congratulations on making it this far.
Well, we're looking forward to the challenge. Miami's a great team and well coached. We played their style of game the second game against those guys. But we're going to do this year, we made a couple of changes, personnel changes, and also changes on the court.
In the Final Four, first game you're going to be playing against Miami, somebody who's beaten you twice. Mm-hmm. What are you guys going to do different? What's your role in that?
We're going to go a little bit different defensively, but we're going to have to match their energy, or put more energy into the game than they are, and just be an all-around better team.
I can't give all our secrets away, but we made a few key changes that I think are preparing us to, compete at a higher level this time around. I really believe that we'll, have different results this time. So
your personality seems to be so low-key, except for when you're on the court. So, how do you tell me about that?
I mean, I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And when you win, when you're having fun, it means you're winning. So you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people notice during the games I do a lot of dancing. That's what I do. I love to have a good time.
Yeah, I remember a little half-court dance routine that you impromptu.
I'm not gonna say impromptu. I would tell you this: my teammates baited me into doing that,
and you accommodated.
Yeah, I did.
Now I would like to say, you got moves for a big man. Just saying.
I'm trying. I swear, I'm trying. I swear, I'm trying.
Well, how about this? When you get back from winning the Final Four, can we get a little encore presentation of that?
Of course, no, definitely.
Okay,
no, definitely.
I'm going to be there with cameras.
Yeah,
so you're going to make it happen.
But you got to do it with me, though.
That's a deal.
All right.
Basketball's a game of, game of emotion.
Yeah.
Just making sure we out there playing within ourselves and having a great time out there.
When you got guys like Bruce Brown out there, how can you not have fun?
Well, we got to stop Bruce from going to the dance floor. But, if we can keep him focused on the X's and O's.
Hey, we made a little agreement. If you guys come back with a win, I'm going to be doing the dance with them.
Joe, I would love to see that. I would love to see
that's
that.
a little extra motivation for you guys to bring it
I
home.
would be more than happy to see that.
We've recently partnered with JaxRestaurantReviews.com to do foodie adventures around Jacksonville, and you might remember that we had a sushi event at Nippers Beach Grill. This is what it looked like.
I was doing traditional Japanese sushi for like 10 years, so just got bored with it, I guess. So I just want to put a new twist on it. I just love mixing American food with Asian food, like Asian ingredients. As a sushi chef, I love making sashimi, but it's just not a big calling for it here so far. But we might try to add it on.
We're going to push you to do it. You
Okay.
know that, right?
Yeah, that's why you asked that question.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to get you on camera saying that.
All right, deal.
But besides sashimi, what's your favorite thing?
What do you mean?
What's your favorite thing as a chef?
Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody loves pizza.
I'm from Chicago originally, so
Oh,
yeah,
that
pizza
was
and hot dogs.
I'm so sorry. That's it for this time. Check out my daily videos next week. We're going to do a lot from One Spark. Now, if you're watching me on TV, I'll be back with a new show on CW17 on Saturday at 9:30 p.m. and 12:30 a.m. and Sunday at 6 p.m. If you prefer to watch me online, I usually have the show uploaded by Monday morning. But subscribe to my newsletter and I'll let you know as soon as it's there. And I'll also let you know about our upcoming foodie adventures so you can join us. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week in one of my daily videos from One Spark. And until then, I'll see you on the internet.